talk a little louder, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm a little deaf.
Can you explain what just happened in there in your own words?
Well, what's happening is it's a cover-up. Shaheen and Gordon knows who Aganos, Cruz, and Griner is. They do business together. If you get them, you just might get Shaheen. If you don't believe there's corruption in this state and it's being protected in the courts, I mean, we only have the worst heroin problem in the United States per capita. How do you think we got that? Listen, I have evidence. I have 4 witnesses that I'm going to the U.S. Attorney and the Department, DEA. Now, they know I have this. I'm going to give them the witnesses. I'm going to give them the names. They're all current witnesses. And we're going to let the Department of Justice do it. And how's this? There's a secret grand jury going on right now. Asked a few questions.
How do you know that it's secret, Mike?
Yeah, if it's secret, how do you know? I mean,
Well, if it's secret, do you think more than one person knows about it? Do you think maybe the fact that I know about it is I've been turning evidence over to them now? Maybe that's how.
You didn't introduce any evidence.
Maybe that's how. I did produce evidence. In fact, what they were trying to show you in there was I was talking to a union leader, reporter, that I was showing him the evidence to take pictures of, except for it didn't make the paper. See, the problem I have is that these people are paying the bills. Who's the biggest advertiser in Channel 9? Who's the biggest advertiser? A union leader. Maybe it's just those plaintiffs. That's what I'm dealing with.
did you introduce any evidence today?
I'm prepared to do this. In fact, I have the evidence. I asked the judge, and the judge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it to the judge. I'm going to inform the judge today that it's going through the United States Attorney's Office so that these people are protected. So we can bring these witnesses in, which is what I wanted to do.
And what are you saying that these witnesses will show?
Oh, how about one witness who's only best friends with the son, who's only working in the motorcycle gang, who put it down in writing that they're picking up the fentanyl in Boston. The father is picking it up in New York. Max is picking it up in Boston. They distribute it out of Lawrence. Have you noticed all the arrests coming out of Lawrence? They're moving it back. Why do you look like that?
No, I'm trying to understand.
Because-
It's a lot of information.
Well, it's not. Just look what keeps happening. There's not multiple arrests each time in Lawrence. Motorcycle gangs. In fact, the guy, Kenneth, the state trooper, he was in charge of motorcycle gangs and corruption and narcotics. How do you think they got him?
Shaheen and Gordon are now representing the gentlemen that are bringing
Right.
the suit against you. Are you trying to get them off the case? Is that what this is about?
I'm trying to show who they are. If this is corruption, they stay on the case. It shows the corruption that we are talking. They were only my attorneys 9 years. If you've noticed, for the past 5 years, they've been up on the sign. I have a $100,000 extortion check. I've got it still. So does the Department of Justice. I'd like to think the secret grand jury has to do a lot with that. Have you noticed with the Banking Commission too? The Banking Commission resigned. Did you know there's an investigation? And you know who's investigating them? The DEA. You know what for? Money laundering. Now how's that? You know what one of the places they're investigating? Primary Bank. For money laundering.
Mike, there's just no proof of that.
Yes, there is proof
And
of
I'm from the
that.
media, I'll take the evidence and I'll put you on
How
the
do
air.
you know there's no proof?
I'm asking for it. I'm asking
You're asking
the
for it.
proof.
I'll tell you what.
Unlike the union leader,
I'm going
I'll
to
put
give
you-
it to the Department of Justice.
I'll put you on the air.
Hey, look.
I will put you on the air. Bring
I
the
will put
evidence.
it to, how about this?
Bring the
We will
evidence.
put it
Why do
to,
you seem so angry all the time?
angry.
Every
I
time you
have-
lose, every time you lose a court case, it's corruption.
First of all,
what's going on?
First of all, there is corruption in the state. Are you telling me there's no corruption? Is that what you're saying? Go on, say it.
I can't speak to it.
Oh, well, wait a minute, you can't speak to it,
Mr. Gill, could I ask-
so you can't say
Mr.
there
Gill,
isn't
please.
corruption. You just can't speak to
I'm
it.
just
Well,
not-
how about
I'm
this?
just not gonna
I
say
can
it.
speak to it, and I have evidence, and you're
I'll
right
give you-
behind the
I'll-
U.S. Attorney. You understand?
I'll
You're
give
not
you
gonna
a
protect
forum
these
for the evidence.
witnesses.
I'll give you a forum for the evidence.
Good. Well, then you
Gentlemen,
know.
that's enough.
I'll give you the
right.
forum for the
And what
evidence.
form is that?
That's what you have
Where do
court for.
Where do you work on?
iHeartMedia, AM 610.
Hey, listen, I'm all about going out to the media. Have I ever refused an interview?
I'm
I
asking
ever
now.
approved not talking?
I'm asking now for
How
the
about
evidence.
this? I'm going to put the evidence here. Listen, I just put it there. I have it. And if you look at Facebook, you're going to see some of these people yourself. But I'm going to make sure that they have protection. And then you know what I promised? I promised to go on your radio and anybody else's radio station they want me on. How's that?
Good job.
Oh, I have evidence, brother. How do you, why do you bring, first of all, I've been bringing it out. I only gave them a case number. Now listen.
Mike, I would like to get, listen,
All right,
I'm
all right.
willing to put you
Take
on.
this information. I will give you the case number, The fact that the two people inside, it was the state troopers, narcotic division, found the case, too. So now if they found the case, would you believe it exists?
If you give me the evidence, I'll give
Okay,
you
you
the
sent him
form.
the,
I will give you the
Lauren,
form.
get his information. Say your information out, mailing
My
it.
card, I don't have to
Give me
say it.
your card. You're gonna get it, all right? And you're gonna put it on. So
won't.
you're going to
You
see
won't have
it.
a form.
So do you believe there's a case? Do you believe he's been arrested?
I don't know that there's a case yet. I haven't
There you
seen
go.
any- I haven't
Well, you're
seen
gonna know
anything.
that there's a case.
I know there's not a case.
You know?
I know.
Well, who are you?
Doesn't matter, for you to come forward, you must be on solid foundation.
Solid.
You have no stones in your whole life.
None. Come and get it. How about this? 8 years, 10 years fighting these guys. If they had some, they'd be on it. Why do you think I go after these guys like
don't
this?
know.
They can be all on it. You don't want to say your name, huh? Good. Well, it does matter if you have an opinion. So yes, I am on
I don't
solid
have an
ground.
opinion, I have facts. There's a difference between opinion and fact. You have opinions.
I have evidence. I'm going to show you not only a case number, I'm going to show that they retrieved the case. You know what the case? Drug smuggling. It was even a case of rape. How's that? No, it all exists. Hey, why don't you call the state trooper? He lives in Hudson, New Hampshire. His name is Keenly. He's in the book. Pull it up. All right. You think that's funny, huh? I'm telling you they don't. We'll just watch people die and don't do anything.